Hey guys, this is another MathCON problem. So this was a grade level problem as well. So in this figure below, how many rectangles of any size are there? Okay, so this is a counting question. Usually, while we are dealing with the counting problems, so we really want to be careful, extra careful. Okay, the reason why that's the case, because if you count some stuff twice, or if you miss some counting, so your answer will be for sure wrong, even though you know what to do, right? And if you look at the choices, they are like increasing or decreasing by one, right? So which is why you really want to be careful, okay? So for this problem, like it says how many rectangles of any size are there? So I will approach this problem in a way that we can actually count every rectangle that is gonna be need to be counted only once, but at the same time, I don't want to miss any rectangle either. Okay, so which is why I'll start with like counting those by its size. So let's say we know every rectangle has two sides. I'm gonna call like one by one as my first rectangle. So let's actually do that way. If I count the rectangle that is one by one, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 8, 9, 10. So that's obvious. So we have 10 already. Okay, so now I'll count one by two rectangles. So think about the first one is like row. Maybe I should have said before. So the first one is row. Okay, and then this is gonna be column. Okay, so if that's the case, I look for one by twos, right? So the row number will be like number of rows will be one and the number of columns will be two. So that doesn't count. So now this is one. So this is one by two. And this is another one. That's two. But I don't really have anything else right here, but there is something going on here. So this is also one by two. And this is also one by two. So I don't want to miss anything. I need to be I guess, really careful and a bit slower, I guess. So that looks like I have four of these, okay? So now if I want to count one by three, okay? So this is one, right? And then this is another one, which is only two. And then I don't have any one by four, so I can stop at that. So you see, I'm just trying to organize my counting. So two by one, so it will give us two like rows by one column. So this is one, and this is two, this is three, this is four, this is five, and I don't see any other. Okay, so that looks like five. Okay, and let's try two by two rectangles. So two by two, we have only this one. I think there's nothing. So two by three, right? So we want to have two rows and three columns, but I don't see anything like that. So now we have two by three, so we don't really have anything that either, right? So two by three, so two rows, three columns. That doesn't look like two by four, no. So three by one, so three rows by one column. So this is one, and this is two, and then I think that's just two. And if I want to do four by one, so that just one there. So that's only one. There's no five by one because like the most number of rows that we can have is just four. So we cannot have anything more than that. But there's no four by two because you see this guy only four by one, and there's nothing much. Okay. And then four by three, four by four, whatever, those are not there. And then five doesn't work because we don't have that many like rows or columns. So it looks like this is all. So that's 10, 14, like 16, 21, 22, 24, and 25. And that is my answer. So I hope that makes sense. But the two things like, with counting, that needs to be, I guess, keep in mind. So make sure you organize your counting, depends on the question that you are given in a way that makes sense and you don't miss any while you are not counting anything twice either. Okay. So that's one. And the second, don't really rush while you are counting. because you don't want to miss anything by some careless mistake. Okay. So I hope that makes helpful. Okay. I'll see you in the next video.